Guys, it's the reptilian agenda, man. It's these reptiles doing all this shit. It's not humans doing this shit. It's the reptilians. All right. What up, blissful kinks? All right, bang bang. Yeah, you done know already, bro. I can't help it. I don't know. Whenever I get on live, I light up extra too. It's wild. Sway B, what up? Bye, Mr. Barrett. Bless. Josh Director. Family Barrett. Up. Apollonia. Bliss up. You done know. Orion. Sargon the Great, not Sargon the Fake. Poppy Shampoo, what up? Sketch of Life. Let's go, family. Yeah, man. So, I've been pointing out this neck thing to you guys for a while now, right? Because it's just like, it seems this is how we're telling them apart right now. All right, either it's females with huge Adam's apples and shit, like it's all about the neck. You know, it's Kamala Harris. Fam, I'm seeing so many neck people. I'm talking about regular, everyday people, but you see them on TV. I hardly see them in real life, but on TV, like it'll be a random person, like someone gets arrested for doing something, and they got their mugshot on TV, just neck. Then, dude, I've seen some neck people that I'm like, these are clearly aliens. Like, there's no fucking way. Necks just don't look like that or operate like that. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing this everywhere, these grotesque, abnormal necks. Like, you know, the vice president and shit. Like, jeez, like, come on, man. Like, what is this? You know? And family, it's a marker. It's something to do with the rise in frequency. That shit has always been around. But for some reason, we're now seeing it. Like, these motherfuckers breathe through their neck. They're like frogs, you know what I mean? You see, fucking Katy Perry can do it. Katy Perry can do it. That neck thing. They all do it. I'm like, bro, these are non-human entities. I don't care what anyone wants to say. These are not people or whatever you want to call yourselves. I don't know. But they're not that. All right? And they're the ones behind the scenes running all this fuckery. And let me tell you something else, family. These motherfuckers are not aliens. They're not aliens. They're not. They're from right here in this realm, but there's some kind of grotesque splices, all right? Their bloodlines were spliced up by the fallen when they first came in, wiped out the majority of original man. Yeah, Wemby. Yo, it's wild. They wiped out original man, family, wiped out most of the original animals and plant life in this motherfucker, and then replenished the earth like it says in the book of Genesis, right? Let me show y'all, let me read it to y'all, so y'all understand what I'm talking about. Because this shit is deep, and this is coming from them talking, okay? They'll try to make it sound like it's Jah talking, but it's not always Jah talking in the Bible, because remember, family, they stole the shit. And in 325 AD with Constantine, they added all kind of weird shit and did all kinds of mix-up shit. So when you're reading the book, it's coded, and you have to know how to pick sense from nonsense. All right? But check this out. We're going to go into Genesis real quick, and I'm going to show y'all something. So we've spoken about this before, and I'm going to show you. This is them talking about after they came through and destroyed the world, the earth. Like, you know, the world that was there before, right? And then put in their shit, because family, in order for you to replenish something, it had to be plenished before. All right? They had to replenish the earth after destroying what they destroyed. And then they said, bless Swaby. And then they said, let us make man in our image. You see what I said? All right, I'll check this out. We're going to Genesis, okay? Right from the beginning. We'll show you our vibe, family, right? All right. And this isn't the King James. So, well, I have King James over there. So if it's not written right, I'll grab the King James. But hold on. I got to find it, family. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to read the whole thing. Fuck it. I'm going to read the whole thing. You guys bear with me, okay? In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form and void. The darkness was over the face of the deep. Okay, so this here is talking about the primordial waters, okay? The black waters, the triple black waters, okay? And the spirit of Jah was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. And God said, let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters. And God made the expanse and separated the waters that were under the expanse from the waters that were above the expanse. And it was so. The waters above or below, the firmament, the dome, waters above, below, right? And God called the expanse heaven, and there was evening, and there was morning the second day. And God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the waters that were gathered together he called seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seeds, fruit trees bearing fruit in which their seed, each according to its kind on earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seeds according to their own kinds, and trees bearing fruit in which their seeds, which according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, and the third day. And God said, let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So that's the sun and the moon, okay? And let them be lights in the expanse in the heavens to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. So this is talking about the construct, like literally, this is creating our construct. Whether it's the Most High, whatever, this is the creation of our construct. And God said, God set them in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning on the fourth day. And God said, let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the heavens. Right, because man was created on the sixth day. Check this out. So God created the great sea creatures, and every living creature that moves, which the waters swarm according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let the birds multiply on earth. And there was evening, and there was morning on the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kind, livestock, creeping things, beasts of the earth according to their kind, and so on and so forth. And God made the beasts of the earth according to their kinds, and the livestock according to their kinds, and everything that creeps on the ground according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let us make man in our image and our likeness. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. Okay? And it says, so God created man in his own image, and in the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. And God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the heaven, and every living thing that moves on the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree which with seed in its fruit, you shall have them for food. Whoa. So that's that. Okay. So, so this is the Elohim talking. Good or bad? I don't know. This is the Elohim. Like, then God said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. Let us. Who's us now? See, according to the goofy Christians, they tell you that's God talking to the Holy Spirit and Jesus and some shit like that. I'm like, bro, stop being goofy. God just talking to himself, talking about let us. No. This is a group of Elohim, man. More than likely to fall in. You know what I mean? Let us make man in our image. Okay, so check this out. And that was the sixth day. Okay. Hold up, family. Hold up. I gotta find this where it says replenish. Or that might be in the King James for real. It might just say in the King James. Right. Hold up, family. 1 second. I want to see. They might have it only in the King James. Because even in King James it says firmament. It doesn't say expanse and all that. See, it's different depending on the interpretation. Hold on. Okay, hold up, fam. 1 second. I gotta pull out another script real quick. Oh. Hold on. I'm going to King James real quick. All right. Well, you see that, right? He was talking to the angels, Stronghold clothing brand. Yeah, the angels are what? Elohim. The angels are Elohim. That's the Elohim. So why was God discussing his creation with the Elohim? Like, why was he saying to the Elohim, let us make man in our image? Why would the Most High just make man? Why was he discussing with the Elohim to make man in their image? Because that God you're talking about right there is the head of that Elohim faction. That's the God you're talking about in that instance. He's like the general of those particular Elohims. Why would the Most High be answering to angels, telling them, hey, let us make man in our image, like telling them? Why? Why wouldn't God just, why does he need the angels' help? The Most High, he don't need nobody's help. That was a group. That was a group. All right, let me see here. Let me see here if they didn't change everything up. Okay. Because it's just strange. They do that more than once in the Bible where they're talking and it's like us. All right. Now this is weird. Hold on, fam. Hold on. Wow. This is deep. I wonder if that's a Mandela effect. No way. Hold on, family. Give me a sec. So you know I don't fuck around. I know what I know, dog, and somebody's playing around. I'm telling you, they're playing around. I'm wondering if this is like some kind of weird Mandela effect type shit. Because family, trust me, it's there. I'm gonna find. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. So I can't rest if I don't find that because it's there. I don't know why it's being hidden. 1 second, fam. 1 second, bear with me. Okay. See, Genesis 1:28. Genesis 1:28. Replenish. Watch. Yeah, bro, I know. It has to be there. It's weird. So they're going to make man in their image and they're going to replenish the earth. Meaning it was already plenished and you had to replenish it. 28. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. So that it was right there, but it was, like I said, it was in a different version, so they didn't write it. In the King James, it's there. See, it says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. Right? See, so let's read the whole thing again from 26. Right? It goes, and God said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and blah, blah, blah and everything, right? And then 27, so God created man in his own image. The image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And 28, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And replenish means to refill. Refill. Replenish. It was already plenished. It was destroyed. Then they replenished it and was like, yo, let us make man in our own image. Fam, it's like right there. It's right there. In their own word, replenished the earth. They had to replenish. Then they said, let us make man in our image. Jah didn't say, let us make man. Because that's what you would expect to hear, right? Let us make man. Or I'm just going to make man. I'm going to create man. Why is it I'm going to create man in our image? Original man was already there. Fam, I promise you, what you're listening to here is a mixture of the words of the Most High and the words of these fallen Anunnaki Elohim. They mixed up the whole Bible like that. That's why you got to pick sense from nonsense when you're fucking with the scriptures. It's like that. They twist shit around to confuse you because they can't get rid of the scripture. It's too powerful. It's too many ancient books that's written in our DNA. It's just there. We know it exists. It's part of us. So what they did is like with everything else, they just confused the shit, mixed it up with all kind of foolishness. You see what I'm saying? So it gets you lost in the sauce. I'm telling you, right there, you're listening to the reptilian overlords talking about recreating this world in their image after they destroyed it when they came through. You understand me? There is, like, the voice of the Most High is in there. You know when God is talking when you read the Bible. For instance, there's a part where the Most High comes in and he's like, look, no sacrificing, bro. I don't need nobody to sacrifice anything to me. I created everything. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you sacrificing to? I ain't gonna sacrifice shit that I made to me. Most High talk like that in the Bible. It says that shit. That's the Most High talking. You understand? But then they put their goofy shit in there where they're talking about sacrificing. Oh, you got to cut off the foreskins and burn them because God likes the savory scent. That's the reptilian God. You understand what I'm saying? They mix even the Cain and Abel story up. Like, remember, Cain, now this is crazy. This can blow your mind. Remember Cain and Abel, right? Cain killed Abel because he got jealous over Abel's offering for God. Because God accepted Abel's offering and rejected Cain's, right? And Abel was the favorite son, so Cain got jealous and killed Abel. But look how they switched this shit up. Do you guys know that the offering that Cain made to God was all vegetables? It was all fruit and vegetables. Just like how they mix in the Most High's words in there where he tells you the fruit with the seeds in it are for your food. That's your meat. Right? That's the Most High talking. But then the blood God comes in. Look how the blood God comes in. They switched up, they flip it on you, put the blood God in. Cain offered vegetables to God. Just like the Most High said, fruit is our meat. So he offered fruit and vegetables to God as his sacrifice. Abel gave up blood on the altar, spilled blood, and God accepted that and rejected Cain. Do you understand how they fucking switched that? So now in your mind, the righteous nigga is the one spilling blood, right? And the blood God is accepting that. And the nigga who gave up vegetables is rejected and ends up the murderer and the killer. Just do the math, family. That's subconscious programming. That's these reptilians getting you subconsciously to worship the blood God. And then they turn around and tell you that you got to eat his flesh and drink his blood when you go to church. They give you the wafer, that's his flesh. Then the wine's his blood. Then the Bible tells you, so a man thinketh, so he is. That's what Yahshua says in the Bible. So you think, so you are. So you think you're a vampire. You think you're drinking blood. You think you're eating flesh. So that's what you're doing. You understand? So that is blood God worship. What part of righteousness, what part of the Most High tells you that he wants you to be pretending to eat his flesh and drink his blood? Family, that's cannibalism. That's blood God shit. Why would you be eating your God? Do you guys get what I'm saying? That's the reptilians right there in your face. Right? And they justify eating you because you eat your God. You eat other living creatures. You understand what I'm saying? You eat your own baby stem cells. When you do those things, it's a ritual allowing the reptiles to do the same to you. So when you keep animals caged up, boxed up, cramped up, tortured and abused, and these animals are alive, got their own form of sentience, their own form of consciousness, and you treat them like a dog. It's not like you're just eating them. Like, that's one thing, but you're literally torturing these animals, putting them their whole life from birth to death, hell. You understand me? When you do that, you're consenting to it being done to you. So all goofies out there who are like, they don't care, the animals, I'm a tough guy, I eat my meat and derby. It's cool. Like I tell you niggas all the time, I tell everybody, do what the fuck you want. I'll never try to stop you, live. But when it's returned onto you, don't say shit. I don't want to hear anybody crying when they're locked in a cage being tortured, getting ready to be eaten by a reptile. Nah, shut the fuck up. You thought it was good enough, was good for the goose, was good for the gander. You thought it's cool to do that to the little doggies, the cats, every fucking body. You got dominion. Because remember the Bible said you got dominion over everything. So in your wicked mind, that means you could just fuck everything up. When righteously the Most High is actually saying, nigga, you're like a big brother, a protector, care, you know what I'm saying? A sentinel. You don't have dominion to just grab something and eat it. You know what I'm saying? No. But that's how you want to interpret it, and that's how you want to live under Rome's blood God rules. Okay? So they did that to you in order for you to consent to what they're doing to you. You get what I'm saying? So this is the reptile agenda, fam. So you go out now. But look how shit rolls downhill. You go out and you're like, yo, I could cull the elephant population because, there's too many fucking elephants. I've decided there's too many elephants. I've decided there's too many gazelles. I've decided there's too many giraffes. So, we we're allowed to kill a certain amount every year because, overpopulation. They're always so genius. Life is always a problem. Too much life is a problem. We got to make sure, don't let light spread. Like the Bible says, the real God says, spread, multiply. No. According to them, too much multiplying is bad because we live on a little finite round ball and it's scarcity and we will die. Too much people. So you justify calling the population of animals. So what the fuck you think they do to you? What do you think they do to you, fam? The same thing. Who makes the rules? Who says there's too many animals? You. And now guess what? Same thing for you. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What happens to the least of us happens to the greatest of us. Let's go. So you're saying, boom, you're gonna you control the animal population. Well, your population's controlled. See, and the monkeys who doing it to you, they're controlled by something else, and it just shit rolls downhill. It's so fucking goofy. Let's break the cycle. Break the generational curse for real, not just in your personal family bloodline, but in the whole collective, nigga. Savage, for real, man. I tell us, say, yo, the whole bomb clad thing need for broke up. You get me? Every contract, all of this shit needs to go. You get me? This shit needs to end. You see what I say? Steffi, y'all check the anime movie, The Laws of the Sun. They literally show a clip where God is asking for sacrifice, and then when the human leaves, turn into a reptilian. Wow. So when the human steps out, he turns into a reptilian. Pretending to be God. Bruh. Look, watch Conan the Barbarian good. You all forgot about Conan the Barbarian. Remember, in our days, all of our heroes were reptile killers. Conan, Thundar, all the motherfuckers, they hunted reptiles, reptilians. If you watch Conan the Barbarian's cartoon, not just because the movie shows it too, but people don't pay attention. Because the wizard that Conan kills is a reptilian. The last boss in the movie, I think it's Conan the Barbarian. I think that's the Barbarian one. With him and the one with Grace Jones in it. Him and Grace Jones. In the end, they kill a reptilian wizard. In the cartoon, all Conan fights is reptilians. Okay? Remember in the the whole movie, in the movie too. What am I talking about? He's fighting the fucking cult of the snake in the whole movie. He's halting down the cult of the snake cult. And then remember, he ends up killing what's his face, who does Darth Vader's voice. He's the one who played the head of the snake cult and turns into a fucking snake. What the fuck was this nigga name? I gotta go refresh my memory, dog. It's one of my favorite movies. But Conan, all of our heroes back in the days hunted reptilians. Why do you think they fight against Thoth so much? And the Emerald Tablets talking about is evil. Because all Thoth talks about is how to expose reptilians, chop their heads off. And that he got a secret spaceship hidden under the Sphinx. And that one of you niggas or me or one of us is going to be able to activate it, jump in the ship, and fuck shit up when time gets drastic. Seriously, that's what's written in the Emerald Tablets. That one of us is going to walk up to the motherfucking Sphinx, touch a part of that bitch, and our tone is just going to open up the motherfucking passage, and the fucking ship, a ship is under there. Thoth said he left his spaceship under the Sphinx, nigga. Straight the fuck up. You think I don't believe you? You think I think he's joking? You see the technology of the pyramids, right? You think them niggas didn't have spaceships and UFOs? Stop playing yourself. You understand? But this is why the reptilians, they keep all of these secrets hidden from us. Because in a lot of these scriptures shows how to recognize them or how to slay them. You see the Bible be talking about these cold-blooded motherfuckers, all these evils and these wickeds. They're talking about the reptilian. From the very beginning, when Cain was born, right? They called that nigga the serpent seed. Remember, Eve fucked the reptilian. Y'all know that's what happened, right? That's what happened. And then that bite some apple. She sucked the reptilian dick, nigga. You understand? She was pregnant with Adam's baby and the reptilian's baby at the same time. Cain and Abel were half-brothers, but born as twins. Shit, it happens in real life. A woman go cheat on her fucking husband and she gets pregnant twice. It happens all the time. She'll have both babies for both dudes. This is real shit. All right? Cozy boy, I'm telling you, she fucked the reptilian. That's how Cain was born. Cain is a reptilian. Abel is original man, pure man. You understand me? That's why they called Cain the serpent seed and the children of Cain the serpent seed. They were reptilians from the beginning. That's the BIBLE telling you how the splice took place from within our bloodline. Remember the two brothers, the werewolf and the motherfucking vampire? They're both brothers. Like Cain and Abel. You understand? The werewolf will represent the mammal, and the vampire represents the reptilian. It's the same Cain and Abel story, fam. The bloodlines were spliced up. See, because that story is a metaphor for something. So let's just say one of the motherfucking tribes signed a pact with the reptilians and allowed their bloodline to be fucked with by the reptilians and be hybridized by the reptilians. Let's put it like that. It wasn't just Eve. It was a whole fucking tribe. They started fucking the reptilians and dealing with them. And now their bloodline is the reptilian bloodline on Earth. They're splices. And then they did more shit in the lab, more genetical works, adding stuff, taking stuff away, trying to get rid of more human traits and add more reptile traits in laboratories type settings. You get me? Just like that, fam. And it's been like that from the beginning. The serpent seed has been at war with the seed of Adam from the beginning. Like, if you guys don't get this. And these are the same serpent seed right now called the reptilians. Everybody tell me David Icke made it up. I like, that bitch wrote the Bible too? He wrote the Mahabharata and all that shit? Cause that shit, he wrote the Emerald Tablets, nigga? You know what I'm saying? No, reptilian, this war has been going on from the beginning. And now you see the reptilians using all their tactics, the serpent seed, cause I told you they're not aliens. They're from here. All right? They're just descended from another race of beings that was around before us. All right? They're from here. And they want revenge for us coming and being the new form of man that took over this motherfucking realm. Okay? They got beef with us. That's how come they infiltrated Adam and Eve from back then and got Eve and that tribe, whatever the fuck they was, to start fucking and sucking dick, reptile dick, like niggas are doing to this motherfucking day, selling out big time. You feel me? And it's obvious, fam, it's the same thing. So the serpent seed right now today, these reptilians are the ones handing out the jabs, handing out the monkeypox, got you living in this brutalism, all this fucking bullshit. And family, listen to me carefully. This Adam and Eve shit, this continental drift shit, it didn't happen no millions of years ago, nigga. It probably, like the Bible said, it's probably a couple thousand years ago if that. It was just the other fucking day. That's what y'all don't understand. This shit just started. That's why it's ending so quick now, but you don't realize this shit just started. They want you to believe they've been here for 20 billion years running around. Nah, nigga, this shit was just the other fucking day. And we getting rid of them already because we're that powerful for real. We roll with a real armada, like the real Elohim stepped in this motherfucker and saw what their brothers were doing and was like, y'all niggas some bitches for this shit. You understand me? For real. Like goofy as hell. You see me? So basically a set of Elohim. So basically a set of Elohim, they made a pact with a certain set of fallen demonics. You understand? In order to have rule in their own little empire. So instead of being servants in heaven, they'd rather be kings in hell. You ever heard that saying? That's what the fuck they did. See, and they decided, they was like, man, fuck this. I'm not answering to nobody. We got a whole realm. Let's lock this shit down. Bitches just running around naked. What? Let's go. Fam, I'm telling you, it was that simple. You think it's all deep and shit. Nah, it's man like us. And they came into a garden on earth, nigga, and saw women. Look at the women you see right now running around, how beautiful, sexy, Nubian women, all kind of women running around. Beautiful. Imagine pulling up as an advanced species. Come out the fucking portal or some shit or from some entrance somewhere, and you pull up on this species that you're supposed to be studying, because that's what you're an observer, a watcher. You're supposed to study, and that's it. Study new life forms, and because we're explorers, right? Like Star Trek. That's literally what's going on. And these niggas, there's a non-interventionist policy. You're not supposed to fuck with new upcoming life forms. You let them develop on their own. Nigga, when niggas came in the garden and saw these badass bitches running around, their fat asses, barely could talk, like how a monkey is, but just like how you look. But no sense, but naked, same sexy bitch. Imagine. Fam, 99% of you niggas have been fallen angels too. I'm just trying, that's how they became fallen. Nigga was just on a mission, expedition, and they be out there for months. Who tells how long they been out there? No bitches, nothing. They're just on a scientific. That's why they say, like, a lot of times they be like, oh, all angels are male. I'm like, no, stupid. Is that group that got sent out was an all-male group of explorers. That's why they come with the all angels are male, because it was all these men came together and did this shit because it was a group. Like how you had a Navy, and it's all men on the Navy ship. Then you see them, you be like, oh, all Navy, it's all men. It's like, nah, bro, it's just for that particular service, whatever they're doing. It just happened to be all dudes. You know what I mean? And there was a time when, these homos, they only wanted dudes around them. They don't let women involved in nothing because they homo sapiens sapien. It's in their name. They're homos. You understand? So that's what was going on with the fallen. Them niggas ran up they were like, shit, I'm not going back home. They call their wife and say, I ain't coming home no more. Like, put God on the phone, nigga. He's like, yo, God, I ain't coming home no more. Bang, they hung up. See? And then started setting up their defenses. You see me? Because they knew that the Elohim Anunnaki was not going to come in here and just bomb on the realm. Because there was innocent people running around. Our own people that, the original man that we created to be. Like, so we're not going to bomb on them. So the reptilians have been using you as a human shield this whole time. You understand? This whole fucking time. They've been using you as a human shields. That's why the Anunnaki don't just bomb on this shit, smart guys. Because if they did, they'd kill you too. What do you think? This is a cartoon? So imagine they send one of their 8-ton bombs in this motherfucker. Everything gets wiped out. You think because you're a cartoon, you think you're special? Nigga, you burn too. So that's why they don't do it. That's why they let shit work out the way it is now. They have to wait for us to wake up and grow up. Remember the Bible says? Jah had to watch the weeds and the tares grow together because when they're young, they look exactly alike. It's not till the tares and the wheat grow up you can tell them apart. Then the farmer can separate them. That's an analogy for what happened to us through this whole time. We had to grow up. Right? And when we grew up, it means our light started to shine. We went into our higher selves. We have a soul. So now they could tell us apart from the tares because the tares don't got a soul. You understand? So when they look into the creation, they could see the lights. And that's all they see. They see the lights and then there's nothing else. You see me? So now all they got to do is gather the lights in a particular place and then they can scorch. You guys understand why I be saying like you got to go somewhere and when you get the calling, make sure you get the fuck up out and go where you're supposed to go. Don't listen to the goofy serpent seeds. They're the ones telling you, don't go nowhere, just stay right where you're at or whatever. Oh, I'll never leave this. See it? And then trying to make it look like I'm scared or like it's some fear shit and somebody running from... No, bitch. I got my instructions. They're going to torch certain shit. Certain shit's going to be torched. And whoever's there is getting torched with it. I don't care how good you think you is, nigga. How woke you think you is. Can your flesh withstand fire? No, it can't. I don't care how woke you think you are. I don't care how advanced you think you are. How much you activated your DNA. That comes after. Because like I told you guys, if you can't make a conscious decision to save your own life, how the fuck are you going to activate your DNA? You can't even leave your block. But you're cosmic and will step through a Stargate, but you can't leave your street. No, fuck you. You're fake as hell. You're not going through no Stargate. You're not cosmic. You're going to be right here and die right here. Wherever country you're in, you're going to die right there like a dog. I'm telling you, because you're not going to leave. You're not going to leave Machine City. You're not going to go anywhere to protect yourself. You're not. 99% of people are not. Because they're serpent seeds. How many seeds of atoms do you think there is? What do you think the 144 is about? Family, you know there's serpent seeds everywhere. Look on here. Look on my page. Look, they're everywhere. They love you too in them. Like, that's the fucked up thing that'll fuck your head up. The serpent seeds love you. They want to be you so fucking bad. Why do you think so many serpent seeds follow me? Fam. Why do you think serpent seeds want to fuck the sons of Adam all the time? They love us. A serpent seed bitch want to give me pussy more than anybody. I'm telling you. It's not a game. They want us. They need our DNA. They need it to live. This realm is not for them. They came in here through some fucking trickery and bullshit. Through the Stargate, through the portal of fucking the Eves and shit who fucked themselves good. You understand? And fucked us all good. You know what I mean? And whatever weak-ass Adam allowed that shit to happen. You know what I mean? And fucking execute that bitch. I swear. We wouldn't have been in this problem right now, man. Fuck that. You know, sorry, not sorry. I don't promote violence. But if you're gonna go fucking do some goofy fucking raunchy shit like that, you're gonna fuck a reptilian. You ain't got a chance. Your head off, bitch. Your head's coming off. I ain't Adam, bitch. I'm taking your head off clean. Fuck you. And that serpent seed in your belly. I don't care. But the reason why Adam didn't do it, right? She was pregnant. And he knows she was pregnant with his baby. He couldn't do it. Fucked up, ain't it? I'd have threw that bitch and Cain in the fire after he was born. You call me wicked. Man, I don't give a fuck. Trust me. I'd have kicked that bitch and Cain right into the fire lake after my son was born. I'm like, thank you for your services, bitch. Fire lake. Think I'm playing with people. That's another thing. I'm done playing with people. Like, I'm done. Like, really done. Yeah, because I'm starting to realize, I'm starting to recognize all these fucking serpent seeds everywhere, man. All around me and shit. Gookie and shit. Goofy as hell. Pretending to be down with Mount Zion and shit. And it's like, nigga, I know reptilians, dog. I could tell a serpent seed from a mile, bro. But I play the game, too, just like how they play it. I'll play along. Because I learn more from you than you'll ever learn from me. And I conquer more than you, I conquer you better than you could ever conquer me. When you fucking with me, all you're doing is taking my energetic code back to your hive and killing your people. That's all you're fucking doing. You understand? That's why I allow it. Fuck you mean. So even like a serpent seed come on the live and they hear, they always watch my shit. They're all around me. You know what I mean? Fam, that's good. Let my codes flow into your home, into your space. Because you're so curious about the son of Adam. What up, the architect? Oh, you're so curious about the sons of Adam. You just can't believe we still here, still looking exactly like we look like grandfather. We look the same as great grandfather. Great. We look exactly the same. Nigga, I'm like the nigga twin. You know what I mean? So they say either like, God damn, they can't stop staring at you. They have to. They just can't believe. Fam, they got books with pictures of us in it. You get what I'm saying? From thousands of years. Us, the same people. They got, and then when they look for us out in the world. So now you see me like, I come online now. I finally expose myself and come online and show everybody, boom, bam, bam. Dog, do you know how many of them are freaking out? They're like, dude. They're looking at a wall somewhere and I'm on the motherfucking wall right there. And they're like, oh, fuck. Yo, just like all of the 144. They got us all labeled down, pinned down, written down. Why do you think they put trackers on us from we were born? They put whole teams of feds on us from we were born. Why, my family, why do you think they're poisoning the well? They've been poisoning the well. They poison all the water. They poison the skies and the seas and everything. Remember, family, when Yahshua was born, King Herod did not know who Yahshua was directly. They just know that the Son of God was going to be born during this season, this period of time. This nigga was going to be born. See? They did not know who he was. So what King Herod did? Poisoned the wells of the whole fucking city. That's what they do now. They're poisoning the well to kill the Christ child, nigga. The rebirth of the Christ. Never worked, you understand? But still, that's what they're doing, family. That's what the chemtrails are about. That's what all the poison's about. That's what the GMOs is about. Making you eat flesh and do all that shit is corrupting the seeds of Adam. Remember what the book said. It's the fruit shall be your meat. The fruit that bears seeds shall be your meat. So why they go and make GMO fruit with no seeds? Even that is sacrilege. Do you guys get me? Even that, just simple shit like that. These church people be trying to tell y'all it's goofy shit. Fuck all that. It's science. Okay? It's the science that's in that shit that's the real shit because it fucks with your DNA. That's what y'all talking about. You're not talking about goofy worship me and no, dumbass. No. It's to protect your DNA, dog. So the man literally saying in the book, eat fruit with seeds. And then the man them turn around and make genetically modified fruit with no fucking seeds. Why would they just specifically do that? Make a plant that can't regrow itself. It has to be cloned. Fam, come on. This is all about destroying you and I and I and I. That's what all this is about. The serpent seed killing Adam's seed. Wake up. These reptilians have been at it from day one, and they obviously haven't stopped or slowed down. They've ramped it up. Nigga, now they're spraying en masse. They're spraying the whole world with poison. Because guess what, family? It was prophesied that all of Christ would be rising up. The 144,000. All of us would be born right around this season. From, let's say, the 70s all the way up to now. They knew that. That was a season when all the Christ were coming on our planet. From the 70s up till now. Fuck it. They knew that. They don't know what date. They don't know exactly who you are, but they know that during this time, when this portal is open, that's when all the Christ spirits are coming into earth. They know that. So what they do? Poison the well. Poison the food. Corrupt your parents. Corrupt your family. Turn everybody against you. So half the Christ born take themselves out before they even reach 18. Before they reach 21. You think they don't? Or you think you're special? You know how many motherfucking Christs and angels are living under a bridge on heroin, nigga? Yo, you have no clue. You know how many Christs are walking the streets selling their bodies? Y'all think you special. You think you're special. You're just special. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It's not what they taught you in their fake ass version of the Bible stories and stuff. You just float around on a cloud of cotton and you're just blessed and nothing. No, nigga. You're an angel in hell. It's the worst for you than anybody else. You're going to be the worst off if you can't hold yourself together. You're the worst. Economically, physically, spiritually, you'll be the worst. Because you're in hell and you're an angel. You're not like these demons who are from hell. The serpent seeds. This is their hell. They like it. Don't you see how society, family? Notice in society how so many people think this society is normal. There you have it. Who the fuck could think this shit is normal in any way, shape, or form? From the day I was born in this motherfucker, I was like, this shit is fucked. I remember when my parents first told me there was homeless people. I cried. I bawled my fucking eyes out. I was like, how could people be homeless? Where's their family? Where's their friends? What the fuck? How is that possible? I could not understand the concept of someone being poor. Fam, do you know that it wasn't until I was grown and big I realized that there was people who went to sleep without eating and shit? I didn't know that. Fam, call me naive, call me what you want. I didn't know that. I thought everyone went to bed with a meal. Everybody woke up with a meal. Everybody had like some kind of something. I just thought that. Dude, it wasn't until I was like a teenager. Literally, I was like big, grown, like, till I realized, I was like, fuck, because I had friends, family, because 90% of my friends, well, all of my friends would just stay at my house, fam, because I have a huge, like, my ranch, you know what I'm saying, at home, my parents' shit is a spread, you dig? So, my property's so big, fam, like, I could hang out with my friends all day at my house, my mom and dad wouldn't even know, you don't even, it doesn't bother you, we're way the fuck over there, and we'd be there all day, crash at my house, everything. For weeks at a time. So I didn't realize, because all my friends grew up with me. We ate every day. I didn't even realize that when a lot of my friends would leave and go home, they were living like some poor life. I didn't realize that shit. I didn't even know. So I'm trying to tell you, family, when you are seed of Adam or angelic, this whole shit is going to seem completely backwards to you. It's not going to make sense. You're going to have a hard time grasping this shit because shit has to make sense to us for us to fuck with it. Because we're original real people. You know what I mean? Right now, we're just doing what we have to do, dog, because we have to. But it fucking kills us because we're like, dude, we're part of this shit. Okay? We're part of this machine that's destroying everything. You know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck? Though it is a conflict. For a real person, it conflicts with you because you're like, dude, I know for a fact my money, my energies is going to help these motherfuckers bomb on people and do stuff. Ritualistic bullshit, all kind of stuff. My energy is helping push that just because I'm here, just living and being part of the economy. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for a real angelic to come to grips with certain things. But if you're angelic, this is always going to seem like fuckery to you. And if you're just a human NPC, this is normal. He's like, yeah. Yeah, you know, we're just going to vote in another president. Everything will be great. Yeah. You know, you're broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? You're in debt. You're struggling like a motherfucker, but you're out in the road like, yeah, you're faking. Never telling the truth about what's going on in life. Like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, whoa. No, you just wait till you're homeless and fucked up and that's it. You don't wait till you lose your job, lose your house, and that's it. You're just an NPC. Like, you be in your house faking up to the day they come take you out that bitch. You won't even tell people, be like, yo, dog, this shit crazy. My shit's all fucked up. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. Like, being real, like, dog, do you know how rare that is? Like, when people say, yo, Mystic, your transparency is like, it's refreshing and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't really hide shit. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna expose my whole life to anyone, but when it comes to certain things, it's real life shit. Like, I'm Jamaican, and that's one thing about Jamaican people. We don't fake, dog. I swear to God. That's one thing I like about my country, right? You be down in the yard, you see somebody be like, yo, what going on, you, everything good? Nigga be like, well, not really, but shit. You know what I said? Some of them, but not all of them. You know what I said? Like that. Like, you be like, everything good? Literally, that nigga answer be like, well, some of them, but not all of them. You're like, damn, son. Respect, you know what I mean? Because it's real. Niggas don't play that shit in y'all. Niggas, y'all be like, shit, dog, I'm gonna fuck up right here. I'm gonna frost. I'm gonna frost right now. I'm gonna pocket them frost. Man, broke. You know what I mean? Like, you know how some people fake, still try to go out pretending like they got it and shit? Nah, in yard, nigga, like, yo, I'm gonna pocket them frost, brother. We can't reach. And no, and you don't feel sad. Like, you know, you're not gonna sit there crying about it. Nah. It's so weird to me, you know? It's like, yeah, it's like a totally different attitude, family. Being your authentic, real self is the best way to be in life. It'll take you further, and you'll get more help. You'll get over your obstacles easier. Swaby, you know what I'm at top of. Jamaican people blunt. They don't give a fuck. They're like, what my shit? This shit sucks. For real. Y'all, they don't play that. They don't play, like, you know what I mean? In America, so different than England. Yeah, solo travel. Yeah, man, yes, exactly. Any Western civilization, any of the westernized Roman countries, oh, everybody's just always good. You're like, damn. You're like, what? So that's how you know these people crazy. You know they're going to go postal because nobody's just good, especially right now. It's like, dude, what are you pretending for? So who are all these people in the bread lines that wrap around the motherfucking bread factory where people go beg bread? You know them bread places where people go beg bread and food? The food places where they give away free food to everybody? Nigga, there's Benzes and Beamers and every fucking type of fancy luxury car wrapped around them buildings for days. You gotta go as early as you can in the morning. Be out there till the next day so you can get your little box of food. And nothing but fancy cars out there. You don't see nobody standing them out there bummy. I'll be your fancy car. Somebody said, who the fuck is all these people that's so good every mumble clap minute? Who the people that wrap around these fucking beg food centers? All over the blood clot country. Every state me go, them have a bag of them and the whole of them around. People wrap around it 10th fucking time. Who are all these people? You see what I'm talking about, family? They're fake. Don't be fake. Stay authentic. Fakery just leads to fuckery. It leads to blockage. It leads to disease. Being fake leads to disease. Seriously. Because you're fake. You're having to pretend and block. It causes blockage because faking is blocking something. You're blocked, so you're creating blockages within yourself at all times. You see what I said? And that's another serpent seed ritual, serpent seed lesson taught to people. That you're supposed to pretend like everything's good all the time because that means you're blessed by God. And if anything goes wrong, it means you're not blessed. Oh my God, Orion. They shut your page down, Orion. Oh, you should have been praying harder. What the fuck are you? You blaming the victim now? Really? You bumbo American tactics. Oh, well, Orion, you know. Nah, motherfucker. Burn out Babylon for shutting down my page. Don't tell me what I should have done or could have. Burn Babylon for being cocksuckers. Stop victim blaming. The American way. The Western way. A bitch gets violated. Oh, it was your fault because you were wearing a skirt. No, it's not the faggot nigga's fault for fucking wanting to violate somebody. Goofy. You understand me? Reptilian brained motherfuckers. Blame the victims. Always the victim's fault. Reptilian doctrine. Bully. You understand? Might is right. Straight draconian. Son of light. Big up. No doubt, Mr. Wonderful. I beer that I go on. Enlighten rage up. No doubt, unique. Attraction and accountability. Bless. Yes. Up Apollonia. Bliss abundant. I need to see veins come out your head. You praying so hard. Right. Exactly. Babylon, that's all they do. But it's like family. It's like Babylon attacked me all motherfucking day in all different ways. And let me tell you something, family. You think I can hear a good word from anybody? I don't. Never. No one's ever said to me, damn, Mr. That's fucked up. They take your page on. Damn, these motherfuckers. Fuck them niggas. No one says that. No one. They all go, oh, man, what'd you do? Why? What happened? Like they don't know. Like they're just that fucking goofy. I swear to God, fam, I'm not kidding. Everybody I know. Why? Fucking Americans. Make me sick. Victim blamers. Took on the full reptilian doctrine and don't give a fuck. They just love it. And wonder why. Wonder why. I grow, what up? Yeah, robot up. Yeah, man, no doubt, soul. I'm not that real thing. A victim blaming them deal with, brother. Oh, dang. Jorian. Wow, Jorian, thank you. I fucking love you. You know I love you, right? Jorian, I love you. my brother in Adam. Shit. Yo, family, that's the type of love I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Right there. Real shit. Step in them reptilians' necks, man. Yeah, support a real movement, support a real one. That's how we destroy reptiles. All right? And thank you guys for all the love always. Because you know it has to be reciprocated. There's no way it cannot be. You see me? But family, like I'm saying, yo, we have an obligation to expose these motherfuckers. All right? And anyone you see in your life, in your circle, anyone moving with that reptile blood, check them. Don't let them get away with it no more. Check them. Start checking them. Stop letting these bullies get away with being bullies, man. Stop making them think this shit's cool, like it's okay to be a dick. It's not. It's not okay to be a dick. All right? It's not okay to fuck people over. It's not okay to be a hypocrite. It's not okay to be none of that goofy shit anymore. We're going to check everybody. Meaning, if I'm standing here chilling and you come up to me and you just start talking shit about somebody, I'm going to be like, yo, I don't even know this person. Would you mind waiting till they're in our presence? Jaida, big up, bless. You mind waiting till they're in their presence and I can get the full fucking story? I don't want to hear just your side telling me about somebody, because we already do that. We already been there. You understand? Been there, done that. It's already been done to me. People do that to me every day. Every time I go around some pretty boy motherfuckers who think they some kind of gallus, that's what they do. Every bitch that comes around, they go behind my back and talk about me dirty to the bitch. Nasty shit. Because everybody thinks pretty boys can't be jealous of a nigga like me. You wrong, nigga. You wrong. Them niggas pretty, I'm handsome. There's a difference. I'm a handsome motherfucker. I ain't pretty. You understand? So these pretty motherfuckers be jealous of hell. See, chopping on me behind my back. You feel me? Oh, he's ugly. Like a man's supposed to be handsome to your bitch ass. Your homo ass nigga. Say, family, so this is what I'm telling you. Check these reptilian blooded motherfuckers. Anytime they come to you with any type of reptilian type energy, cut it. Nip that shit in the bud and get them the fuck from around you. Because these goofies think they're fucking slick. They be infiltrating our groups. So like when you in school, right? You see the nigga who's the jock, the big famous fancy jock that everybody's on his deep, but he's the biggest asshole. He's a bully. He's a cocksucker, and then everybody follows what he does, even when they know it's wrong, because they want to be part of the clique. That's the reptilian. That's the serpent seed. And for some reason, seeds of Adam are just straight pussy to the reptilians, dog. Anything, reptilians are the ones that are bullies, the mean motherfuckers like that, the sociopaths. Everybody's on their dick. All the seeds of Adam are on their dick. I don't know why. It makes me sick. Yo, so-called good people are so pussy. It makes me sick. True word. Bruh, Why do you think I am the way I am, family? Why do you think I'm a good dude, but I'll fuck you up? For that specific reason. I hate this good people are pussy shit. Oh my God, I hate that shit. Yo, family's nothing I bun out more. Yo, if you're a bully, I'm the last person you want to come around. I am going to put you through hell. Cause I like doing that shit, but I can't just do it to innocent people. But once you show me, oh, let's go. What? You know how much I like dogging a bitch? But I can't just dog an innocent bitch. I just can't. It's just not in me. So the bitch gotta play me first. And I'm like, oh, oh, oh. I like being a dick. I just can't be a dick to good people because that's what would make me evil. That's what motherfuckers don't understand. I was created for this motherfucking world. I'm not like the angels who was created as angels and then they come here and they get turned the fuck out because they're too pure. Man, I was given a certain amount of this fucking poison so I could chop the way I chop. Otherwise, what the fuck? Fam, I am telling you, the average angel just ends up trashed out in this motherfucker. Bummed out. I'm telling you. You have to have a certain level of the corruption in you to be able to chop through. Like a nigga like me, how I just, any environment, I don't give a shit. I don't care what's going down. I could chop through that shit. And I could take over the fucking chop too. For real, quick. Take it over. Get rid of who for get rid of. Yeah, I'm like that. Shit, you think it's one gang I formed in my younger days? Nigga, you think when I say mob, family, mob, I have mob, nigga, group like fam. I had a mob, dozens of niggas. Though I controlled everything, a whole block, the whole block. To this day, nigga, I'm known in these areas. To this day, to this fucking day, no one put it down like me and my mob, nigga. Like we were something else, fam. You understand? And I was always the head of the mob. It was me. I formed the shit. I would go out of my way to, like, I'd be in the streets, nigga, like, you know, like after high school and shit. No more mama house, shit. The first thing I did, I went in the streets and formed a mob. I found people with different skills. Like I would see niggas in the streets who was thieves. They would walk in the stores and walk out with VCRs, nigga, and fucking camera, nigga. I don't know how, nigga. Just dangerous niggas. Yo, robbing people all the time. I found those type of niggas and just brought them under my wing and just showed them how to make money and stack it and not have to rob and steal no more. But we were still grimy as hell. But we didn't have to do that anymore. Like we go rob, well, allegedly, you know, we go do something. And then instead of keep on doing that or going out and blowing the money in the club on stupid bitches, I got niggas to start taking the money and investing in other stuff that we could flip. And then we started living. I mean, balling, nigga, like balling, young niggas all the way up. Like, a lot of the shit you see these young niggas doing right now, we set the trends for these niggas to do that shit. Niggas like me, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm not exactly proud of it, but I just had to do what I had to do to survive. You feel what I'm saying? It was just, I had to survive, bro. Like, I don't have family like, you know what I mean? Like that. My family's not like that. You see me? So it's like, I had to survive. Because my family would know